Hi, this is just a quick video to introduce you to the basics of hosting a course or your content online and selling it. And there are a bunch of things you probably didn't think of, but there are basically two ways to host a course online. And one is to host it on your own website, and the other would be to host it in the cloud. And I will show you a couple of examples, and my favorite examples actually. So for your hosting solution, you want something that's affordable, that works for you. You want something flexible. You want it, of course, to look pretty or to look like your branding. You want it to be easy to use for both yourself to set up and also for your customers so they can figure it out easily and they don't ask you a lot of questions. The customer service should help you automate everything. So with the ones that are on the cloud, how does somebody find something out from that company if they have a problem? For the one that's on your own website, I'll show you how the one that I use helps people take care of issues on their own. And, we're talking about things like forgetting passwords and how to sign in, etc. How to change their credit card if it's an ongoing membership program, or how to cancel. And next, you want to own your own content and email list. There are lots of products out there that will sell your course for you, supposedly. One is Udemy, which helps you get out into the world more, and they promote for you. But it's expensive, and it also doesn't help you build your business because it doesn't help you build your email list. You actually don't have access to that email list that they build. Next, you want to probably start with PayPal or Stripe as ways to pay. It's best for overseas. It helps in that you don't have to have a credit rating in order to get a regular what are those things called? A credit card, like if you're going to slide the card, credit card service operator. It would be, they have to run your credit, they have to okay you for the kinds of payments you're going to be taking. When I had a gym, we often had very large payments, and that was a challenge. So it's best just to start with PayPal or Stripe. Secondly, this is something I've run into a lot where people want to offer that you could buy the course in two payments rather than paying it all up front. And so the solutions I will show you enable you to do that. And last, you really want it to be integrated with at least your email service provider, if not other things as well. So when it's integrated with PayPal or integrated with MailChimp or GetResponse, whichever one you use, then all of that becomes automatic. So someone signs up, they pay, their payment goes through automatically, they get access to the content automatically, they have automatically received a welcome and instructions for signing in, and their email address has been put in a list on your email service provider. That's how all of that happens. It trips it as it goes on the list that they start to get the automatic, the auto respond emails. And with the one that I like to use, it also takes people out of that list as soon as they've stopped their membership. For example, if you're running a monthly membership and you send out access emails to everyone so that they can get on calls or whatever it is they might be doing, you don't want them to be in that list if they've canceled. And I'll show you how your hosting solution can do that automatically. All right. Then in the future, you might want things like affiliate tracking, meaning that if someone else helps you sell, that you can automatically track and even automatically pay the people that help you sell. You might want to put your course on Evergreen, which means that it'll be just automatic out there. You won't even have to service it at all. So people can actually sign up and take the course by themselves on their own. You don't have to service it. Most of my courses have a live aspect, so they're not evergreen. They only happen at certain times. And when it is evergreen, or even if it's not, you want it to drip the content to them. So you want to be able to do that if possible, and that means that each week they would get new modules automatically. And then a new consideration this year and last year with the VAT for Europe. It's a special tax that you have to charge in Europe if you do the evergreen type sales. If you are teaching live, you do not have to do this, but it's a good thing to have just in case. So let's go over to my page here. Now, this is my website, and I use MemberMouse. MemberMouse is not in the cloud. It's a WordPress plugin, which means, yes, in order to use this one, your website has to be on WordPress. I'm just going to take a sip of water. What I love about this is, number one, it's branded. So if you come here to sign on to your course and you log in, then you might see other things on my website that you like too. And it looks like my website. These are simply beautiful little graphics that I've made myself, and I've loaded them in here. And you just can click them like that, and then you go into, so these are just WordPress pages. You could put anything on these pages. I have a lot of videos, obviously, teaching in that way. I want to show you how this works. So it's so simple that when you're in your WordPress, if you have WordPress, you know what this is. All you do is build the page exactly like you want to, and then MemberMouse is already in here, and you can go and click right here, and you just grant access to a certain level. And I'm not going to change that because it's already set up, but that's how simple it is. Also, there's a manage members, so you can go in here and you can see who's signed up, and you can see if they've paid or not. I just clicked out of that fairly quickly because that's not a good thing to show to everybody. There's little videos on how to do it. There's a lot of help here. You can make reports. And MemberMouse does integrate with my email service provider, which is GetResponse. So when people sign up, they're automatically sent onto that list. And I just really like it. I think it's wonderful. Let me just go back here to my page. There we go. This gray part up here is not part of my website. It's just on there because I'm actually an admin for the website, but that's all it is. You can go back to the main page here, and then you can click on each week. And as I said, you could make this anything. So it's a way of taking a part of your website and protecting it. And people have to log in to get here. They can have access to more than one course. It's a very complicated system, meaning it has a lot of flexibility. But as you can see, it's very simple as far as how you set it up. I just create a page where people go and buy it for a certain amount of money. It's hooked up to my PayPal. It can charge people 2 months in a row, which means you could split the payments into 2 or 3 or however many months you want. And it's very flexible. So if you do know how to use WordPress, this is a great one. It's only $20 per month. Okay, now let's look at a couple others. Thinkific, this is an example of somebody who's used it, is a brand new kind of one, and I find that this is on the cloud, so the benefit is that you can just set it up very easily. This is not particularly beautiful, but you can make it a little more beautiful by using better images than they have. But here it is. Look, there's like 6 courses right here, and some of them are free. So all of your courses would be listed like this if you click on all of my courses. Then you can view the course. Then there's usually a sales page. This one only has one module, but many of them will have many modules. Let's go back to content marketing. Okay, let's see what this one looks like. So this is quite a complicated university that they've got set up here. Yes, it has more modules, but this sometimes goes all the way down. You can make a very long sales page. So basically, you just set this up very simply, right? So view all courses. Let's go back here. If you have one course, then when you're here, oh, that button doesn't work on there. So it would only show one course, right? But you can really basically just upload everything, all of the videos, just upload it directly to Thinkific. You don't have to worry about video hosting or audio hosting, which is something that you have to do with MemberMouse. I have to host my videos elsewhere. And you just create little subtitles, and you can even create part of your course to be free. Oops, I clicked on the wrong one here. What else is wonderful about it? One of the things that's absolutely astonishingly wonderful about Thinkific is you can sign up for free. So that means, I'm going to go over to their page here. Thinkific, weird name, but I love the product. And believe me, I've looked at them all. So you can sign up for free and get started. Now, that means you can build out your whole system without paying, which is really nice. I've signed up for things and tried them, and then I end up spending all this money. If you stay on the free one, then you pay 10% for each one that you sell. Now, that might sound like a lot, but if you're selling a few courses, then you want to move up to the next level and maybe pay 5%. And you can see you can actually go up to just $79 per month, and then there's no transaction fee. So what this does, if you look at it more closely, it gives you the ability to build. And you're going to be paying a higher percentage, but 10% or 5% of something is better than 100% of nothing, right? And it's well worth that much to not have to have someone to build out, like I have to have someone help me, or I have to know how to build out a website. So really, you just upload your content. They give you everything. They even have tons of videos. They have a blog to help you sell your course. They have a lot of support. I think it's really wonderful. It integrates with your email, especially MailChimp. It integrates with PayPal and Stripe. They're working on a special solution for the VAT for Europe, and it's got a plugin that can work in the meantime. And it's really a wonderful way to get started if you're not a tech person, and I highly recommend it because of the ease of use and the inexpensive part of it. All right. Now, if you're getting a little more complicated, here's an example of Kajabi. This is the inside of a course that I bought. And you can see it's pretty basic, but it's clean, it works well. All the videos, I'm having a little trouble with connectivity here, so it might take a second to load. I'm a little far away from my Wi-Fi. This is not a reflection on Kajabi. But all the videos are hosted. It's got, here we go. It's got comments in there. It's seriously, as far as this part, it's not so different from Thinkific. So, you can make drop-down menus. I'm sure you can do that in Thinkific too. And here's where it's all available. Now, this one doesn't have a lot of flexibility as far as colors and stuff. Thinkific, I've seen some prettier ones that you can use, but it's pretty basic. Now, also there's a place to do a profile, so you can kind of talk to other people, so that's kind of cool. But the thing about Kajabi that's really wonderful is that it has a lot of backend, meaning not only can you sell and service your clients, sell a course and service your clients, but it builds all the other pages for you. They're working on doing lead pages, which is where you put your marketing. They've got integrated systems to do affiliates. The list goes on pretty long. This one ends up being just over $100 per month, but they don't give you a way to pay it monthly, which can be an issue for some people. Cash flow can be an issue. So if you're really ready to go and you've got clients and you have, I believe Kajabi even does, let me see if they have the track student progress, collect payments. They do everything inside. Make course sales without selling. They teach you how to do that. You can add on some upsells. Now, all of the other ones have this ability as well, too. It's just not all contained in one piece. Drip content, add assistance, comment box. Yeah. So, that works pretty well. I wish they had a list of things that it does that's a little more succinct. But I know it integrates with your email. So this is really what you want to use eventually. And for a total cost of about $100 per month, it really gives you everything you need. You won't have to hire anybody or any system. Like I use Lead Pages for my lead pages, and that's about $35 a month. You won't have to piece things together. But if you don't know what a lead page is, if you don't have an income already, if you don't have a list, this is really just got a little more than what you need. And it's expensive. I signed up for it right away because it's so wonderful. And then I realized I wasn't really using everything it had. So I went back to something slower and simpler. So as I said, I use MemberMouse with my WordPress website, and I love it for now. I'm actually going to go on Thinkific and create a course that's just running for free. And they let you do that, and they don't charge you anything for it, obviously, because it's free, so they can't take 10%. And that way I can kind of show you guys how it works from the inside out. But in the meantime, those are the three that I would suggest. And let me just put this one back up again. So yeah, affordable for you. I mean, Kajabi is really not that expensive when you see what it affords you. An assistant will charge you at least $25 an hour. And since everything is automatic and it's in the cloud with Kajabi, you don't need an assistant. Flexibility, not so much, but it's excellent for what you need. It'll have all of the different bells and whistles that you'll need. Beautiful, I don't know. Simplicity can be beautiful. Easy to use, absolutely. Customer service is automated. I've never seen anything go wrong with it. If I need to go in and change my information, I can do that myself. You do own your content and your email list. It integrates with any kind of web cart, that was the word I was looking for, that you might use. I'm sure you can do 2 payments. That's not a problem. Once again, I said it integrates with your email service provider. It does all kinds of affiliate tracking. Kajabi does reports and statistics, and it really helps you be a better marketer and better entrepreneur. It can be evergreen. That one that you saw is evergreen. There's no live part to it. And I'm pretty sure they take care of the VAT for Europe. I haven't seen the new list. They've put out just a new product recently. So that's what I suggest if you're up and running and roaring and you've got $1,200 to pay up front for that $100 a month. It's $1,200 for the year for Kajabi. If you don't want to do anything, if you want to do it on the on the cloud and make it really simple, then you want to go with Thinkific. I think there's no risk there. If you get it up here and you feel like that's going to be too restrictive, then you can always put it over on your website. So that's all I have to say today. I love you guys, and I just wanted to give you a little insight. Hit me up if you have any questions.